you so mad at him anyway?
It's just the way it's always been, Sally. There was always a Gladwell, and there's always a Lightwell. Since time immemorial. And they have always been at odds. You know the story of Cain and Abel?
Yeah.
Do you know that their last names are?
They're the same.
Cain.
They're
Nope.
they're
No, they're
brothers.
not.
They're
Nope.
brothers.
Maybe
They're
the
brothers.
story you
Malcolm.
heard. Fake news.
Malcolm, they're brothers.
Fake news. The story is that
They're famously brothers.
Cain, Gladwell, and Abel, Lightwell.
Well, why don't you just go to like some of the real stories of Gladwell and Lightwell throughout history?
I mean, that's the those are the
That's the first one.
I mean, I'll give some of the other ones.
Yeah, just go to the other ones.
There was Thomas Edison Gladwell, Nikola Tesla Lightwell, and they're always at each other's throats. Cause one of them wanted to be the inventor of electricity, and the other one ended up a goat. They're always playing pranks on each other, time and time again. Just like Cain and Abel, they used to be best friends and brothers, but they separated and they both changed their last names. One was a Lightwell and one was a Gladwell, and the world was never the same. There's always a Gladwell and a Lightwell.
GladLight, GladLight,
A Lightwell and a Gladwell.
GladLight.
Two rivals fighting for survival. It's a Gladwell and a Lightwell. Britney Spears, Lightwell. Christina Aguilera, Gladwell.
That's right, so you know.
Battling for the top of the charts. Christina had the voice, but Britney had the moves and heart, and it tore a nation apart.
And I know I said there's always a Gladwell and a Lightwell on the earth, that's true. But sometimes they live longer than you think, and in Gladwells and Lightwells there are two. Brittany and Christina are still alive, but so are Malcolm and Malcolm. And if you've got a problem with that, I have nothing for you. Always a Gladwell, always a Lightwell. But maybe it doesn't have to be. If a Lightwell and a Gladwell can put their differences aside under these maple trees. 1,000 hours, 10 times. Could I learn to be a little more kind, a little more glad? Well, I think I could try.
It would make you feel light.
Well, that would be
GladLight.
just fine.
GladLight,
GladLight.
GladLight,
I'm thinking of a light to make the people
GladLight.
smile. I'd call it a...
GladLight,
He invented so many
GladLight.
kinds of lights. A Fresnel,
Fresnel,
a Source 4,
a Source 4,
but maybe there is one more. A GladLight.
GladLight.
Okay, I'll do this show. I don't know what it's about,
Neither do we.
but I think it's time to start, so I guess I'll have to figure it out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lightwell, for coming.